right, Justin. Big night tonight, obviously big win, big milestone for yourself. We'll start there. 500 HL games played. You got it done on home ice. You started your career here in Abbotsford. You've got 500 games under your belt now. Just sum up what the emotions going through right now.
Yeah, it's crazy to look back on how much hockey I've played. 12 years is a long time playing a sport for a living, so I have no complaints. But when the video came up and my wife and daughters were on the screen, that definitely makes it special.
They brought a sign down pre-game as well to warm-ups. I saw not just yourself, a lot of the teammates, Chase, Vinny, Niels, a lot of the guys just waving, saying hello, but that's got to mean something special, and maybe a little bit more so tonight.
Yeah, and I know my daughter loves it. She loves when the guys come over. And like I said, it's special for them to be able to come to a game like this and be able to celebrate it with me is huge. And yeah, the sign was nice, and I'm sure my daughters didn't have too much input on it, but yeah, it's nice for my wife to do something like that.
I think it would have been a storybook night if it was you and Jet going forward on that goal. He kept it himself, but overall it's 5 goals for you guys. Great offensive performance. You got another big 2 points. That home ice advantage is looking closer and closer now in the playoffs. Just a big weekend for the club. Yeah,
I think Artie had a really good game today. I think he kind of held the fort there the first 2 periods. We didn't have our best stuff. It seemed like we were a little tired. That can sometimes happen when you have a good game the night before. You kind of let off the gas a little bit, and give them credit. They played a really good first 2 periods, and then the third period we kind of came alive a little bit, and we were able to close it out. And yeah, I mean, like you said, it's huge 4 points heading into a long road trip here.
I know you were on the Heat back in the day. What was your reaction when you heard that Abbotsford was going to get a team again in the AHL?
I don't know. I didn't really have a reaction. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it had any.
Like with the Flames,
yeah, and I don't think it really had much of a helping decision in me signing with Vancouver. It just so happened that it happened to be the same year that was the first year I went to free agency. I was usually signing contracts in March, April. I was never getting to free agency, so that was the first time I ever went. It just so happened to be the same year, and yeah, it's funny how it's come full circle.
Do you notice any differences? Like, is there more fans now, or are fans louder?
Yeah,
more better atmosphere, kind of.
Yeah, I think it's different now, just because it's part of the Canucks organization. So being, 12 years ago when we were with Calgary, there wasn't as much interest.
Yeah.
It was actually funny when we would play the Chicago Wolves. They were the Canucks farm team, right, and I remember the building selling out, and they're all cheering for the Wolves. So it's different. It's nice to be on this side when they're all cheering for us, because it's a great atmosphere in here.